Tunatoka. What were you doing?
I caught it on camera.
He's trying to mosquito.
Na maoni ya kupatia wazee. Na mshuto wako na twins tunaanza hapo. Twende.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Kipindi cha 2027 cha 3 Quarters Podcast. Leo ikiwa tarehe 4 mwezi wa 6 mwaka 2017. Kipindi hiki cha tangaziwa kutoka Kilimani, na tunaanza na kushukuru waliotupatia nafasi huu wa kutangaza kipindi hiki ambacho kitakuwa kinawakujia wiki ijayo kwa kurasa wetu wa Facebook na stesheni yetu ya YouTube. Kama ulio mtindo wetu, tunaanza na kushukuru wapenzi watazamaji kwa kuchukua wakati wako kutizama kipindi kimoja cha 3 Quarters Podcast, na kwa niaba ya timu iliyo 3 Quarters Podcast ya magwiji tunayesema ni asanteni na shukran sana. Kila wiki ipitayo kombe la dunia la mchezo wa raga litakalokuwa Japan mwaka 2019 la wadia. Timu ya Kenya ya wachezaji 15 kila upande, yani Kenya Simbas, watakuwa na nafasi kuchuana na nchi kadhaa ili kupata nafasi kushirika katika kombe la dunia la mwaka 2019. Wataanza na Uganda, alafu Tunisia na Senegal huko Nairobi, alafu waende kumenyana na wale vijana wa Robert Mugabe kule Bulawayo Zimbabwe, alafu wamalize na mechi kati ya Kenya na Namibia, itachezwa wa Windhoek Namibia. Tunayoomba ni mjiunge nasi kuwapa vijana motisha. Na mtajiungaje nasi? Mtajiunga nasi kutumia #RoadToJapan kuwapa vijana motisha juu kusema kweli vijana hawa ndio magwiji wa mchezo wa raga nchini Kenya. Kiswahili changu kimeishia hapo. Kwa hivyo narudi kwa lugha ya Kimombo. This is NGASH official noisemaker
Jeringus Kenyana,
na tuingia sehemu ya pili, yani part 2. There was no game yesterday, therefore we don't have bad man of the week this week, so we go directly into Rugby 101. And Rugby 101 is where we try educate our followers about the game of rugby, be it the lingo, be it the rules of the game, so that when you come watch a game, you do not float. You do understand what people are talking about. So we're still on scrum infringements. And the last time, episode 9, actually, we talked about what a scrum is, and it's a way of restarting play when there's been a minor infringement, let's say a knock-on or a forward, and there's two sets of forwards normally engage in shoving, for lack of a better word, and the ball is fed through the tunnel of the scrum half of the team that has the advantage, and this is the contest for the ball in the scrum. So there are a couple of infringements that are tied to the scrum, and today we'll be tackling collapsing of the scrum. So this is mostly first, you're supposed to be on your feet.
Yep.
You can't be on your knees trying to shove.
Trying to support your body.
Trying to support your body, exactly. So it's normally when the two sets of forwards, it's the front row, two props and the hookers, when they engage. So you're supposed to hold on to you. So that's a form of binding. Yeah. But the binding is just to contest. You cannot pull someone down. Neither can you pull yourself down or go nearly. If that happens, normally you see the scrum collapses. And it normally results in a full penalty for the person who's caused the scrum to collapse. So that's our Rugby 101 lesson for today, which is collapsing the scrum. We go on to our next topic, which is the SIMBA focus. We are still talking about the team that would like to see line up coming this coming internationals. And today we're in the back three. Who would you like to see line up in the back three?
My back three would be at 11, Jacob Oji.
Yeah.
15, Samuel H.
Yeah.
Should he get back?
Yeah.
Okay, we are hearing some rumors. So
Yes.
yeah, and then at 14, I'd like to see Darwin.
Yeah.
Darwin, Mr. Fix It,
Darwin
Mukitsa.
Mukitsa.
Number 14.
Actually, don't disagree with you. The best back three we have in the country right now, and let's be honest, is Jacob Oje at 11,
Yep.
Darwin Mukitsa at 14, Samuel H at 15.
Yes.
However, if Oliech does not get the nod, then of course I think I am comfortable. He's been very solid. He doesn't give you as much in attack as Samuel H does, but he's been very solid at number 15. And therefore, Tony Owori will be okay with me at number 15.
He's
But
served well. He's done his
yes,
job, yeah.
he's earned his stripes.
Yeah, he's earned his stripes.
He's earned his stripes.
Yeah,
So
no doubt.
But
Yeah.
for the kind of rugby that Kenya do play, I think we are best suited with Samuel H at 15.
At 15.
Yeah. This coming week, Saturday 10th of June 2016, the Kenya Simbas will be traveling to Kampala to take on Uganda, the Uganda Cranes at the Legends Rugby. This is the first leg of the ELGON Cup. We talked about this in part 1, but now that was from a technical perspective. What would you like to see from the supporters of Kenya in terms of this game?
We should turn up for
Yeah.
the team, man.
Yeah.
Uganda, these guys are loud.
Yeah.
But they can't be louder than us. It'll be like a small section, fine.
Yes.
But let's get the numbers there.
Yeah.
Need to support these fellas, man.
That's true.
Yeah.
And it's not too expensive to drive or to go to Uganda. That's the interesting thing, or the funny thing. And I mean, you know how Kenyans, and especially Nairobians, are suckers for road trips.
Yep.
So this is definitely a road trip you should be thinking about. It's not going to be too expensive.
Furaha.
Bana. Let's go to Kampala. Let's support our boys.
You can find your sebos and nyabos.
Tulivyosema tukianza kwa lugha ya Kiswahili, wachezaji wa raga wachezaji 15 kila upande ndio magwiji wa rugby Kenya hii. We move from Uganda versus Kenya, we go to AOTEAROA, the Maori name for New Zealand. The British and Irish Lions.
I say that again.
AOTEAROA. AOTEAROA. The British and Irish Lions are currently, they've already arrived. They arrived in New Zealand on Tuesday. Just read quickly the tests that are going to be happening. They've already started the first games. They've played one game versus the New Zealand Barbarians, and they beat them 13-7.
Yep.
But the main tests are going to be on June 24th against New Zealand at Eden Park in Auckland.
Yep.
And also, I think June 24th, and the last one being July 8th is also going to be at Eden Park. And then July 2nd, we have the second test that's going to be taking part in Wellington, at the Westpark Stadium. Actually, there's a quote they used to say at the 2011 World Cup: if rugby is a religion in New Zealand, then the cathedral is Eden Park. What do you think are the Lions' chances? Because that's where everyone is talking. Do you think the Lions stand a chance against the best team in the world?
They do stand a chance, I believe.
Yes.
They'll sneak in a game.
Yes.
I believe they'll sneak in at least one game.
Yes, one game.
At least one game they might sneak. But it'll be a close one, though.
Yeah,
it'll be a very close one, but they'll definitely sneak one.
One game.
Yeah.
I actually do think it's going to be like the Lions tour to South Africa in 2009, where South Africa won the series 2-1, but actually the second test was very competitive, and I think it was a Monestein penalty that won the game. Yeah, 25-22. So I do think I agree with you. Lions, yes, will sneak in one, but I think just NZ have too much firepower.
This team. When's the last time they lost again?
They lost against Ireland last year.
After how many? Was it
After
15 games?
18 games.
18 games.
Yeah. Man.
Ireland has spoiled many and beaten runs.
Even England, by the way. But anyway, South Africa have submitted their bid to host the 2023 World Cup. They're in contention together with France and Ireland. They submitted their bid there in Dublin, Ireland, the headquarters of rugby. What's your thought about their bid to host the 2023 World Cup?
I love it. It's
Yes.
closer to home.
Yes.
It's closer to home.
Yeah.
You can even have another road trip like the one they're going to Uganda.
That's true.
Yeah. But I think it's good for them because considering they've hosted a lot of the FIFA World Cup.
True.
They've hosted the
Rugby
World Cup.
Yes.
95.
Yes.
Yeah. And also some few athletics.
Yes. They hosted the Cricket World Cup.
World Cup as well.
Yes.
They've hosted a Grand Prix there
Yes.
as well. So these guys can actually have host a world state. Okay, how do I put this? A big tournament.
Yes.
A worldwide tournament.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. So I think we'll enjoy ourselves. Should they get it? And it will be close for us.
I actually do think South Africa should get this one. France hosted 2007.
Yeah.
Ireland, I don't think they won't. Although Ireland can be also a good
That's
be a
also
good
the
host.
headquarters, but
It's the headquarters, so we don't know how that's going to go. We'll know towards the end of this year, November, who's going to have won the bid. Take you to Super Rugby results for week 15. The Auckland Blues beating the Queensland Reds 34-29. The Crusaders in the last minute drop goal by Mitch Hunt, pipping the Highlanders 25-22. The Chiefs beating the Tars or the Waratahs 46-31. The Brumbies beating the Melbourne Rebels 30-3. And the Western Force losing to the Hurricanes 12-34. The Super Rugby breaks now because of international season. Therefore, they don't return until towards the end of July. So as they go on break, this is how the log is looking. The Crusaders are in top position. The Lions are second. The Brumbies are third. The Stormers are fourth. The Hurricanes, Chiefs, and the Highlanders are fifth, sixth, and seventh. And the Sharks wrap up the top 8 from South Africa. As always, we tell you guys to join the 3/4 Super Rugby Fantasy League. The code and the URL should be running at the bottom of your screen right now. So join the 3/4 Podcast Fantasy League. Na tuone kama watu ni machesko ama tu wanaongeanga tu hapa kelele. Hawajui panganga na hawajui kuchagua matimu bana. That has been episode 27, part 2 of the 3/4 Podcast. We always ask you guys to follow us on Instagram, to like our Facebook page, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. This is NGASH, your official noisemaker.
Jerry Bruce, Kenyana.
Stay tuned for episode 27, part 3.